Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome to our first look at Songs of Conquest. This is something we've been itching to play for some time, but Sandrock came out, so had to be put to the side for a mere moment. But now we are here, and what we have here is kind of like a Lovecraft of your RPG tacticals, but with a fresh and new mix of kingdom management and tactical RTS style game as well. So I'm really excited to play this. So I want to thank Martin over from Lava Potions for sending us the key so we could share this with everybody. So let's jump in here. We're going to go into single player. We're going to do a campaign. And I haven't played any of this yet. I wanted to jump in this fresh with everyone. So we're going to do the first song. So it looks like we've got 2 campaigns plus customs. The Song of the Stoutheart. Cecilia Stoutheart, the young baroness of the barony of Stoutheart, must face enemies within and without to hold on to her power and protect her people. Stoutheart will stand. In the year 593 AA, young Cecilia Stoutheart rose to the baroness after the untimely death of her father, when ore shipments from Bargspur's rich mines go missing and rumors of bandits are brought to the new ruler. Cecilia lands a small force to investigate the missing resources and restore lawfulness to the barony. Looks like we have a couple chapters in here too, so this is going to be pretty good. Use tab to cycle between wielders and control tab between towns. Okay. Hopefully there's a little... Oh, this looks cute. I like the pixel style. The only thing I hate with like pixel style is when you zoom in like this, it looks gross. But I actually like this. It looks pretty good. So the new baroness of the barony of Stoutheart was on her way to the quarries of Flint Hills. All shipment of stone from this region had stopped. She was determined to find out why. She suspected an uprising of bandits and peasants had already sent troops to the region to restore order. Alright, so we gotta travel. Okay, so this is just moving the camera around. So we're here. We need to go over here. Can I click the map? So like I could do that. Tutorial on movement. Right-click to set a destination for the wielder. So the wielder is our sword or our flag bearer. Right-click the same destination again to confirm and move, as the wielder will also interact with locations using right mouse. Left mouse is to use to selection and inspection. The movement indicator. Actions remaining this round, so we have like turn-by-turn movement. It is like an RTS. This is refreshed each new turn. Okay. And when we have no more, you might want to end your turn. If you have nothing else left to build a research, press the end turn. Okay, cool. So, like, how much is a movement? Like, so if we visit this... Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't have, like, a movement turn here, per se. I don't see... Oh, I have a movement of 14, but it doesn't look like it's, like, emptying. All right, so we visit this. We got +2 movement for a turn. When we visit the gallows... And death comes to all. We get some experience. Doesn't look like... I'm trying to see if there's like anything else like clickable out here, but it doesn't seem that way. I love the Fog of War. It looks really nice. Let's go check out the dead commander. He wore Stoutheart colors and the distinctive sign of the Corvus Reserve. Stolen ore was one thing, but an uprising against Stoutheart troops was more serious. So we found an old artifact on the body. It could be useful in time to come... or sold for gold. Okay. I'll take... Do I get both? It looks like I only get one, so I'm going to take the gold. I'm going to take the dagger. I don't know what's... You know what? I'm going to take the gold. I feel like 800 gold is going to be more useful than a single dagger right now. So I can't, like, click down here. I could click over there. Oh, you can see, like, it'll take 2 movement points to get here. So let's... I guess I gotta, like, tell him to... I guess you're, like, kind of stuck, huh? Oh, I must be at a movement... Movement? Where does it show my movement? I'll end my turn, I guess? It felt like I was out of my movement. I just didn't see it. Maybe this is it? Essence, creation, destruction, order... Okay. We're definitely out of movement. I'm just not sure how to see that exactly. Hover over myself? No. Some ruins up here. This is nothing for me to inspect, so let's head over here. It looks like I'm out of movement again. says movement 12. I don't know what end my turn. Round 2 complete. Let's head down here. The reserve. Some wounded soldiers appeared from the forest and snapped to attention. This was Cecilia's Corvus Reserve, and they had clearly seen combat recently. Hail Baroness, the Corvus Reserves await your command. Lieutenant, you've seen some combat. What's the situation, the status of the mines? Our scouts detected hostiles about my lady. The gold mine to the south has been seized by rebels. Okay. We also encountered an unexpectedly well-armed force at the Flint Hills to the west. We took heavy casualties and were forced to retreat. How well armed? These aren't peasants with tools and knives. They have crossbows and swords, and bannerless knights ride with them. This is no peasant uprising. Someone thinks me weak and seeks to take advantage of my father's death to steal more than a few shipments of ore. We must uphold the laws and show them the error of their ways. Gather the troop. We march for Flint Hills. So, troops that I want to join. Do I want more footmen or more archers? So, let's see. Troops. So, we have 5 and 5 right now. Let's see. Max troop size 20 and 20. 2 to 5 damage. 2 to 3 damage. But we can hit from a range. 7. Initiative. Plus 50. Let's go with... I'm going to go with the archers. Oh, like, can I do that? Okay. Yeah, like that. Oh, and maybe I can just do this. Oh, I see. So, like, bring them up here like that. Ah. So it's probably better just to, split these like this, right? Okay. Done. So we gotta retake Flint Hill, but I feel like I might want to come down here. Like, maybe this is like a little tutorial for combat. An old camp. Soldiers are camped here. Their camp can be pillaged for gold, or the soldiers can be recruited when they return. Let's take the Rangers. I feel like those troops will be better than a couple hundred gold, Waterfall, a source of power. We're out of movement. I really want to know where I can see my movement here. Stone. We'll get there. Leave me a comment down below if you see my movement somewhere on the screen. I certainly don't. That's my level. Oh, here we go. Movement. Actions remaining this range. 12. So, like, visiting this cost me 14. Cost me half. Resting for a while, plus 3 movement for a couple turns. And I don't have anything I can do besides this. So this is guarded. So let's see. Will this start a fight, or will this give us information to discern if we want to fight this or not? Stand down. This mine belongs to the Barony of Stoutheart. It belongs to me. Rebel militia. We'll do no such thing. You would be wise to go back to your castle and prepare for a storm. There's one coming, I gather. The only storm gathering here is me. Prepare yourselves. All right, so we instantly got pulled into this fight. So, looks like we got a standard hexagon-style fight here, which is nice. All right, so we can rearrange the troops before entering battle. You can only place troops on tiles where your team colors. Tiles that are elevated give bonus to offense and defense to both melee and ranged units. So high ground is a thing. Good, we have strategy. Ranged troops can target any enemy within their range and within their deadly... Oh, and within their deadly range will inflict double damage. There's no line of sight. The only limit is how far the weapons reach. But note, you can increase their range by moving to high ground. Okay, no line of sight. Good to know. In the top right corner, you can see the enemy troops. If you have enough scouting... Okay, we got to figure out what that is. They will be placed on the colored tiles on the right side of the battlefield. If you engage the enemy and then realize that the opposing army is too powerful, you can withdraw at no penalty. Excellent. If the enemy engages you, there's no possibility. So we engage, can withdraw, they engage, we're stuck. The quick battle option will auto-resolve the battle and present the outcome. Those are usually iffy. Well, test it, but usually you lose more troops than necessary when you do auto battles, but after the defeat, you will be presented with your result of victory or defeat. Victory! The troops lost in battle will be shown for each side, and if the two combatants are wielders, there's a chance of spoils of war in the form of artifacts. If you're defeated, you lose all your troops, which means that your wielder is dead. A dead wielder can be revived at a cost, or for free after a given number of rounds at any town or settlement. Got it? All right, so we get a threat level, which is nice. So the scout is provided by myself, Cecilia Stoutheart. They have many militia, 11 to 25, and we have 26 here. So I don't know what the... I'm assuming like maybe that's high ground. So let me do something like this, perhaps. And then we'll manual battle. All right, so those are obstacles. So battle basics and battle, your goal is to kill the enemy wielder. Your wielder or the enemy wielder is not present in the battlefield, but acts as a spellcaster from behind the lines. All right, so they're a commander. The order of the battle follows the battle queue, which is based on the troop's initiative. You can only control a troop on their battle turn. Use right-click to move and target enemies. Hovering an enemy troop with your cursor will provide an attack preview. Using left-click on any troop will give you a full display of the information. Whenever a troop gets a turn, the wielder will gain essence from my spellcast, and the wielder also generates essence it might have gained from artifacts, specialization, skills, buildings, or research at the start of a new battle round. The spells button will indicate available spells you can currently cast. The quick bar will be default auto-populate the top available spells for ease access in battle. Obstacles such as stakes, barrels, and other objects can be cleared by damaging them. High ground gives offense and defense bonus to both melee and ranged. Ranged troops can target any enemy within their range. However, within their deadly range, they'll deal double damage. There's no line of sight. You'll limit as far the weapons reach. However, you can increase the range by moving to high ground. Most troops have attack of opportunity. If you move a troop into an enemy's troop melee range, aka the zone of control, they will, and then try to move within, through, or leave the area, the enemy troop will perform a free attack. Most troops have abilities. During a turn, they can move and attack or move and use an ability. Remember that using an ability will, in most cases, end the turn. Got it. Okay, so there's high ground over here. So can I... So where is the... Okay, so here. So, like, here's my turn, and then these guys are all going to go. What's their range? Their range is 4, and their movement is 2. So he could go, like, oh, like 1, 2, and then that's the range they can attack in. Okay. Oh, maybe, and that's the deadly range? Deadly range is 4, range is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That outside ring is their regular damage. The inside ring is their normal range. Okay. So if I moved here... Like 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. So it's not going to matter too much. So I'm just going to move up. He's a shieldman. So let's move him up. 10. All right. Damn, he got messed up. So it looks like I lost a single troop. More spells available. Wielders gain more essence. We can use more spells. Your current troop gives your wielder essence to be used for spell casting. Yep. Okay. So like here, quicken. Target friendly troops get 5 initiative plus 1 troop movement. Okay, so if I put that on him, and then I move you here, and then so 18 to 27, yeah, so like I can deal like massive damage there. So the issue with these guys is we need to get him close. And he can't do anything. Okay, these are just showing the spells. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Close this. Okay, he can't do anything. He has no abilities. And crossbow guys have to reload. So let me attack you. And then we'll move you here. So zone of control, your troop has entered an enemy troop zone of control. If you move out of it or through, the enemy gains an attack of opportunity, free melee. Okay, yep. So it looks like when you attack, they also gain an attack of opportunity, so... Alright. I gotta get used to the right-clicking. Alright, cool. So we did get a good kill. We lost a couple of our footmen, so we gotta see about that, but that was a good little introduction to battle. I do enjoy that, actually. But I think what I might want to do is split my troops up a little bit. So we lost 2, and they lost 25. Cecilia reached level 2, so leveling up Your wielder's all about skills and power. You can choose either upgrade a skill they already know, or learn a new one, or increase the wielder's ability to command their troops by unlocking more slots in the army. New skills offered are determined by the class of your wielder. Spellcasters will more often be offered essence-related skills than battle-oriented wielders. Some skills are also not available to be picked before you're high enough level. At level 8, you'll be able to choose their first power. From there on, the wielder will be presented with a new power every 8th level. Powers are superior to skills and will add a real advantage in both battle and building your kingdom. You're able to close the level up menu if you need to review things or don't feel like picking up a skill yet. You can always come back. Okay. So, your melee troops gain melee resistance. We gain more... improve the skill of guard. Plus 10 melee offense or command. Unlock the ability to bring 4 troops with you in your army. I'm going to take the additional troops. Because I feel like I'm going to grow this pretty decently. Take back the gold mine. Claim. Am I out of movement? Oh no, we took it. It's ours. Let me pick that up. Got a bunch of gold. So with the gold mine, I get 500 gold a round. Okay, that's pretty cool. And there's nothing else here, so why don't we head over here, and we can see we're out of points. And if I come up here... Okay, so we got something over here. That used up most of our points. Can I do this tribute of power? She was a wielder and could draw upon the essence of her troops and to weave mighty spells. As she touched the old tribute to order, she felt its essence. +1 order duration for a battle. Okay. So +3 order from troops. +1 order. Okay. So whatever that does. Let's visit the old battlefield. Okay, so let's end our turn. So we're getting 500 gold a turn now, which is pretty good. There's also an old camp over here I can see. So walking this old battlefield inspires caution. +20 defense, -10 offense. That's not great, but it's alright, I guess. Some stuff happening down here. Let's go to this old camp. Oh, there's a couple things over here. Soldiers are camped here. Their camp can be pillaged for gold, or they can be recruited. Yeah, we're recruiting. Confirm. So now I've got 12 militiamen. Yep, move them all over here first minute. I like that. Okay, so that's good. A large camp is a source of power. So a group of are camped here and awaiting orders. Okay, we'll take them. And, okay, this old camp. 12 militia. Yep, confirmed. Because we're getting 500 a turn. I'd rather get these militiamen. And I can have 50 in a stack. Wow. Go here. We'll end our turn. So your wielder has gained a new artifact. You can review your inventory and equipment to the wielder sheet next to your wielder portrait. An artifact will be auto-equipped, or an artifact will be auto-equipped if your wielder has an empty equipment slot. Okay. So, artifacts. Wielder sheet is C. Here we can see skills, powers, inventory, and equipment modifiers. I feel like I can figure this out. Okay. So, or maybe not. So this must have been what I got. I must have got the cheap and easy to produce, the Archer's Gambison. +1 order. So we got defense, melee resistance, minus some offenses here. Here are my skills, command, guard. All right, cool. Let's go to the source of power up here. Hundreds of years ago, the Empire of Aurelia spanned the whole world. Statues of the Empress can still be found spread across our Leon, and many folks speak dreamingly of the golden years. We got some initiative and movement speed. That's good. Bunch of gold. See, like, look, we found more gold up here. All right, we'll do that. End our turn. I can use E, so I'm going to definitely be doing that. Nothing else to be clicked on over there. Okay, guess we're heading this way. Looks like we got a little fight here. I'm gonna end the turn just in case. Erected barricades and a small force of armed peasants block the road west. Armed peasants, you best be gone, young Stoutheart. Flint Hills are free lands now. Free to be attacked by bandits and pillaged by other baronies. Who will protect the people? You? Why not? As you can see, we're quite well armed. I can see that, but I caution you to think carefully before your next actions. Put your weapons down, answer my questions, and I'll be merciful. Or stand unlawfully against me, and my sword will deliver justice. Now, who armed you? One of good intentions. I've seen Stoutheart Mercy when old Lord Hammond was decapitated by your father. Now turn back. It brings me no pleasure to turn my sword upon my subjects, but unlawful acts will not be tolerated. Stoutheart will stand. So I'm going to put my militia up there. I'm going to move you a little closer to make sure we can get some attack in. And actually, I'm going to swap you guys around like that. Manual battle. Let her rip. All right, so he's first. I'm literally just going to bring you up here because I need to make sure you get higher defense. And I'm going to hit you. We're in deadly range, so we got the free hit like that. He's got momentum because they take extra hits there. 30 to 47. It'll kill 5 to 7. What do we move? Like, oop, let me move here. 6 to 9. Is that deadly range or no? What's deadly range? Deadly range is 6. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I'll lose a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. I'll move down here. 30 to 45. All right, I did lose some extra. That's my fault. I wanted to test some things out. Target gets defense. Okay. All right, we'll finish these guys off. Shields up. So let's bring you in, give you a smack, and that's the round. Good fights, everybody. Lost a couple archers, not who I want to lose, but a good fight in the end. So I lost 5, that's big. But, you know, 5 for 34, that's not bad. I got some experience, confirm that. So we'll grab this cart here. 500 gold. Nothing to shake a leg at. I would rather have my people than lose that gold. Bannerless Knights. Threat level is unknown. It seems they're between 1 and 25 and... So let me come over here. So that's where I need to go. Let's explore a little bit more. Oh, it doesn't look like I can actually go this way. Yeah, we have to go up here. As Cecilia's troops approach Flint Hills, a well-armed force of soldiers wearing no barony's colors come out to meet them. Knights, archers, you're no ordinary bandit force. I've always wanted to kill a wielder. You won't be the first upstart knight I've defeated. So it looks like wielders are like pretty extraordinary to an extent, right? Bring you over here, manual battle. All right, so here's the knight. I feel like I want to focus this knight down. And I'm going to do the waiting game. I'm going to let him come to us. So he's out of range. So I'm going to get into position here. And I'm going to attack you. And then I'm in range here, so I'm going to back up too. Okay. And we're going to... Oh, I can't move in to aggress him. I'm 1 off. He didn't move up enough. Smart man. I'm going to move my guy up here. I meant to move 1 more, but... Move him back. I want to make sure my footman is here to like intercept this guy, so. Move back a bit. So we took out 1 knight. Wow, he did some damage there. 1 to 2. Almost got them all. He's charging in, that's fine. I move here. I can't get him, so I'm just going to have to shoot that guy down. And he's really far down there, huh? I'm gonna move. Actually, I'll keep here just so we can finish that fight off. Okay, move up. This fight's definitely cost us some people. This was not an easy fight. Excellent, we got that down. Let's move up. Same thing, move you up here. Can we hit? 0 to 2. Not a lot of damage on that, but it's all right. Same thing, can we move you up here, please? Outside of range. Blow that up so my knight can move in. And one more movement won't do him any good, but we get some offense. Pacify. I'm gonna do the pacify. I need to make sure I do like these a bit better here, I think. He's reloading, so I'm just gonna move him down one. All right, out of range completely. Move up. Get a little baby hit on him. And we'll finish that fight. Good shots. Great shots, people. Black screen of death. Victory. We lost 16. I lost a lot of militia on that, but there's some hired hands. So we got a good fight down. We killed the bannerless knights. Take a little screenshot of this. It's looking pretty sexy over here. So we obviously can't go down, so we're just going to keep coming up here. But yeah, guys, if you're loving Song of Conquest, make sure you show that love by hitting that subscribe button down below so you can find the next episode. And don't forget to hit that like button there as well, so it shows me exactly what you guys are loving up in here. All right, we got a peasant hut. Let's visit the peasant hut. A crowd of peasants, led by a village elder, came out to greet Cecilia as her force entered Flint Hills. I've defeated the rebels and restored Flint Hills to the protection of Stoutheart, as is my duty. Now, who among you will tell me what happened? Those knights and their soldiers appeared recently and armed all the local troublemakers. They seized our quarries and mines and started sending the shipments south towards Barkspur, where their patron waits, not patron. And none of you stood against them? None of you sent word to the local warden or to Springhold? No, my lady, we're afraid of our lives. We sent a messenger to Hopesglad to warn them and ask for help, but the messenger never returned. Remember this moment. The next time you are made the offer of independence, I will always protect the barony from threats within and without. Join my forces, and together we will restore order to this territory. We'll heed the call to arms of the Stoutheart as we did for your father before you. There are able-bodied recruits in the Peasant Hut. All right, so let's visit the Peasant Hut. What do you got for me? So we can spend money to get some militia. So 36 will top me off. I'll do that. We'll top them off for now. Okay. The farmhouse, source of riches. Claim this. So now I'll get 75 gold each round. I mean, I like how it's a home of riches, but this gives me 500 a round. What else do we have in here? Source of power. Parts with our latest work, the archer's helmet. So that means 4 defense and 4 more defense. So we've got 18 defense. Ooh, stone of riches. So now we got a stone resource. Okay. We'll pick up some stones. We'll take another stone deposit. I'm out of movement. We'll end our turn. Claim. Okay, another. So now we're getting 4 stone around. Yep, 4 stone around. Awesome. And then we got another source of power down here. So we get +5 movement for 2 turns. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So it looks like we can take our gold. So like I could kind of sit here and camp out and just buy militia. I'm going to buy them all out just so I can have this stack. I'll end the round and I'll let the gold start to accumulate. Let's get a little further before we end this episode here. I want to just kind of see what's around the bends of this town and maybe see one more fight. We got a little something up here. I can't get up there though. The terrain does not allow. All right, end that turn. We'll come over to this thing, source of power. A small band of Cecilia scouts stood waiting along the roadside. Lady Stoutheart, Corporal Greenwood, we've come from your warden, Villa of Thorncliffe. As per your command, your troops are concealed at the forest edge. Corporal, this is not the forest edge. These troops are camped within Tenderwild. You may have disturbed the Fae. The Fae, my lady? Surely the Fae are only a myth. Superstitions are for country folk. Did my ancestors sign a covenant with mystical creatures? The law of the leaves still stands, and we must make sacrifice or break the peace. Consider what we must forfeit to the forest before beings to atone for your error. I await your judgment. My life is yours. Your death would serve no one. If I remember my history, there is an offering tree southwest of here. Join up, Corporal. I need all of my troops, even the ones who make mistakes. Your loyal servant, Lady Stoutheart. So let's mass move these in. So now we've almost got a stack of those bad boys as well. Okay, join that. All right, so source of power, some offense and defense. Let's go to this one. Got something over here, another village perhaps. Examined the strange art. She noticed that it was almost warm to the touch and vibrated slightly. She studied many strange ruins from the times of Aurelia, but never one that seemed so alive. So we got some XP and leveled up here. So choose a skill. So I could bring 5 troops with me. Increase experience gain. Yes, I'm going to do the experience gain because we're so low level. That's really good to get at this stage. That's the tree in question. I'm going to go over here to this source of power real quick. End the turn. Okay, 2 movement. There's something over here. Got some gold. Go check this out. Out of movement. Offense, defense for a battle. Gold. A round shield. 5 more defense. And that's it for what's down here. We'll visit this. Some movement. All right, let's head up here first. Oh, this is the giant mushroom, not where I want to be. So, +1 damage, plus troop movement, and minus defense. Ooh, hopefully we can just zerg these people down. So I can take rangers. Confirm this. We're obviously tapped out now for most of these. I need footmen. 12 militia, I'll take those. Costs a lot more to get 12 militia, so I'm out of movement. 12 militia, yep. I wonder if there's like, do I have like a cost to keep these guys? You know what I mean? An upkeep. All right, that looks like that's that. Let's head down here. And Fae Spirits seems between there's 1 and 25 in number. Fae Spirits, flying creatures of the tender wild, with bat-like wings, long claws, and sharp teeth, swooped and buzzed before the offering tree. They wore strange masks and screeched at Cecilia and her troops. Humans be gone. We wish to leave an offering for our trespass on the forest, as is stated in the ancient covenant between us. Stand aside, little spirits. I would do my duty. No humans, none ever. Spirits do not trifle with me. I am stout-hearted, and by the agreements I seek to make amends. If you continue to impede my passage to the offering tree, I will draw alms and put you out of your misery. You're a misery. You're a misery. No, you're a misery. I'll show you a misery. All right, let's start this battle. I actually forgot to look to see what how hard this battle will be. Guys, if you do want to see more, like I keep saying, make sure you hit that like button down below. Leave me a comment letting me know what you think so far about especially our troop layout. We have like no shieldy boys here. And these guys seem like close range combat, so let's mess them up. And as usual, if you are new here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well so you can get back here for that sweet Shabby content. All right, move this guy in. Whack him. Dead. Whack him. Dead. Whack him. Dead. Whack him. Dead. We are. It's because we got so much damage output. And you see how much they took out, like, they killed 4 of my guys with that one swing. Took out 4 of my guys. Goodbye, creatures. Got a bunch of experience. Continue. Let's visit the source of power. Offense, defense, and movement for a battle. Let's grab these shoes. Got them. It was like not letting me kind of click them for a moment there. And those give me a movement and a view radius. And let's head to the offering tree. The offering tree was the most unusual tree Cecilia had ever seen. Her friend, Villia of Thorncliffe, had described them once, but it had not done them justice. The branches were smooth and glossy and seemed to be lit from within. The leaves tinkled like tiny bells in the breeze, and most uncommon, the tree gave off the aroma of warm spiced cider, like her mother would give her when she was small. Fae of the forest, for trespass upon your woods, we offer compensation. For these Fae spirits slain, I ask for forgiveness. They could not be reasoned with. Let our peace be everlasting. Hopefully it was enough. Confirm. As the offerings were presented, the forest around Celia grew quiet. Hopefully it was enough. Plus offense and defense. Excellent. So I think that's fantastic. I'm going to head... I don't need any more militiamen, so we just kind of need to keep cruising around here. So we're going to kind of head out. I'm going to head in this direction here because this seems to be the only path to go along next, so we can see what kind of progress we're going to have. So, like I keep saying, guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. So if you want to keep seeing more, make sure you do hit that like button down below and subscribe so you can be notified when that next episode comes out. But all right, guys, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo. I hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.